Hello, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Leo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages that may be coming in your direction, focusing on the next 3 months, June, July, August of 2025. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, scheduling a private recorded reading, learning more about my affordable tier 1 or tier 2 memberships on my Patreon platform, or for those of you who may be interested in just purchasing the drops on my Patreon shop, then take a look down below in the description box. You'll have the information as well as the links down below. That being said, I want to thank each and every one of you, my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, for your love, your support, and your loyalty, which has made this channel a 1K channel. I look forward to growing further together, and thank you so much for your love and your loyalty. Today, I want to talk about 3 important things or planetary shifts that will be occurring within June, July, and August. Now, mind you, this is not all of it, but this is the most important ones that I want to chit chat about, because you may see it in your reading here. Okay, the first being Jupiter will be in Cancer as of June 9th all the way through June 29th. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of good luck. And the expansion, of course, could be gains, also could be losses as well, depending on, things in general. But for the most part, Jupiter is known to be the planet of good luck. Okay. That being said, you may see an increase in spiritual growth, personal growth. There could be some increases or expansions. Okay. Fertility. Okay. Maybe even additions to the family here throughout that time. But there's this sense of expansion and growth, maybe going through leaps and bounds. So that could also be personal growth. There could be here room for that career advancement to be taking place for some of you as well. So again, wanted to mention that. The next thing that I want to mention is Uranus is going to enter Gemini. Now, Uranus has been in Taurus for quite some time, although it will go back to Taurus for a little bit, and then it's going to go back into Gemini for a very long time. Uranus is going to enter Gemini July 7th all the way through November 7th. Okay, that is going to bring about some sense of fluctuations. It's going to bring a little bit of shakeup. There may be surges here of just unexpected changes coming in your directions, shifts. Okay, now because that shift or those areas having to do with Mercury, because by the way, Gemini rules Mercury. So Uranus in Gemini may bring about a little bit of a shakeup in areas that Mercury rules. Okay, so sectors in communication, in travel, okay, knowledge, the clarity of the mind, the manner in which forms of communication and information are being received and also exchanged. Okay, so that is something to just keep in mind. Last but not least, we have Mercury, which is going in retrograde July 18th, and that's going to happen all the way through August 11th. As you know, like I just said, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so Uranus is going to enter Gemini. So again, fluctuations there, but also fluctuations having to do with Mercury going in retrograde, which is all about refocusing, reviewing, looking at things from a different standpoint. That could also bring about a little bit of tension in regards to communication, modes of communication, knowledge, travel. Okay, there could be unexpected delays, unexpected challenges, focusing in the areas where Mercury influences. In August, of course, as you know, Leo, Lionsgate portal, of course, still Leo season there, but Lionsgate portal, August 8, 2025. I'll talk more about that in other readings coming up. Okay, so I'll talk about that once we get closer to it. But right now, let's take a look at the potential unexpected messages here, what you don't see coming. Okay, so the unexpected, what you don't see coming. What could potentially be here coming in your direction for June, July, and August of 2025. Let's take a look. So we have here Angel of Love, New Beginning, and Talent. Now, we could look at this in several ways, okay? We can look at these three cards as the overall energy that may occur within those months, June, July, August. Okay, so that's one way that we can look at this. We could also look at this as the next 3 months, meaning June, July, and August. Okay, so I'm just letting you know it may be different for different people how this may show up for you. But we do have here Angel of Love, and Angel of Love is coming across as new connections, the strengthening of connections, especially with that Jupiter in Cancer, like I mentioned, the planet of good luck and expansion. So there could be that more of a nurturing connection between the ones that you love, the ones that are in your life. This could also be with yourself as well. I feel here that there could be a fresh start in general, because new beginnings is right after. So there could be this refreshing or this kind of like breath of fresh air in things that you care about, in matters of the heart or in your heart's desire, things that you are desiring. New beginnings, again, new beginnings coming in. I'm not surprised, because as I said, Uranus enters Gemini as of July 7th through November 7th. So there may be here some abrupt new beginnings here coming up for you. So ending something and opening a new chapter. You do have here talents, and talents is looking at, first of all, it's looking at the past or recent past, but more directly, more in its proximity, it is looking at new beginnings. So for some of you here, there may be this opportunity that may be coming up within the next 3 months that you may be focusing on either your talent, tapping into the potential of new skills or refining your skills. There may be opportunities here for you to move in a new direction, okay, experience something completely different. But whatever this may be, you are skilled. You either have the skill, have the talent, or have the resources in order to really dive into this new beginning, because this new beginning for some of you may be very much connected to your heart's desire. So there's new energy coming in. And like I said, with that Jupiter in Cancer, and that Uranus and Gemini, so that shift and, that planet of good luck and expansion, there could be here some new opportunities that may be coming up for you within the next 3 months. Let's see what else is coming through for you, what you don't see coming. You have here wedding rings, and you have here the chaser. Exactly what I said at the top of the reading, validation confirmation here. For some of you, there may be, again, stronger bonds, stronger connection with the person that you are already with. For others of you who are single, you may be connecting with someone on a soul-to-soul level, okay? New relationships here in the romance sector. For others of you, this angel of love and this new beginning is just restoring the connection that you may have had with someone in the past or recent past. And there's the sense here of connecting and reuniting here, okay? You also have here the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. I feel that for some of you, this potential here of the skill or this deep-rooted either skill or ability or talent. Some of you may have been kind of like turning a blind eye to it, maybe in the past or recent past, but I feel here within the next 3 months, there's something that's going to happen. A shift is going to happen. Something may, pop in your mind, or something may actually kind of show up in the material world, okay, in the 3D world, where you're going to start, instead of running away from an opportunity, a skill, resources, or a talent that you may have had for a very long time, or a heart's desire in something, maybe a shift in job, new opportunities, maybe starting your own business, maybe having a hobby that turns into a business, however that may show up for you. But I feel that you're going to leave behind this fear, this lack of scarcity mindset, and you're going to allow yourself to open up to the opportunity of really tapping in to something that you're going to be very much committed towards connecting to some passion or deep-seated passion that you may have, or an idea, a project, okay, a connection as well, all right? So I feel you may be leaving behind or trying to pivot from an area or a vibe of being afraid or getting out of your comfort zone and actually really trying to do something in a new way, or a new opportunity that may be coming in your direction. That being said, let's see what else is coming in your direction potentially here, what you don't see coming within the next 3 months, June, July, August. Leo, don't forget to stay all the way to the end of the reading, because I do have here advice coming in for you that may make all of this a little bit clearer for you. Let's see what you don't see coming here. And you have here, look at that, Four of Swords. Like I said, I feel you're going to put on pause or put to a rest. You're going to stop the overthinking. You're going to stop this kind of or pivot from this energy of fearing something here, okay, or fearing of abandonment, or fear having this kind of like deep uncomfortable feeling of you chasing something or chasing a dream that you thought wasn't going to be able to happen. I feel here you're going to let go of the doubts. So the Four of Swords is you taking a mental break from whatever this self-sabotaging thought or limited belief may be connected to within the next 3 months. I feel by you putting a pause, and I mentioned that a little while ago, you putting a pause on this chaser, okay, and you do have here the Five of Cups. So again, there's a sense of loss here. So you're going to put a pause here on this feeling of loss, and you're going to really be looking more towards the new beginning. How can you fix, mend, repair something, or how can you maximize here your talent, your resources, or your connections? So I feel that whatever you may have been worrying about, you're not going to worry as much. You're going to be more receptive to the law of resonance. You're going to be vibrating at the rate or on the level of whatever it is that you truly have your heart's desire. So you're going to start seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. I do feel a sense of optimism here for you within the next 3 months in something that may be coming up new, or something from the past, because remember, this talent person is looking towards the past, something from the past that you're going to, twist it around. It's going to come in a different way, or you're going to figure something out in a different way. It's going to create more opportunities here for you in some way, shape, or form. Last but not least, let's see what advice you have coming in here for you for the next 3 months. And you have here, turn away. Exactly what I just said. Validation confirmation here on this chaser energy. It says here, turn away. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. The worrying about this, the worrying about this chaser energy, self-sabotaging thought, limited beliefs, fear of abandonment, chasing something in your mind, okay, feeling like you got to run towards it instead of just vibrating at the frequency of it so that you can attract it. Here with the Four of Swords, again, I feel that you're going to put a pause on that, and this is giving validation confirmation on that. I feel you're going to know intuitively what this may be and what it is that you need to turn away from and towards, and turn towards. Okay, so again, turn away from something so that you can move towards something, or you can attract something, because this cat is not moving. It's just sitting there. It's allowing something to come to it. So let's read the rest of this here. It says, it's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling. Like I said, your heart's desire here. Like I said, you walking away, leaving behind limited beliefs, or self-sabotaging thoughts, or limited beliefs, or fears. This is saying focus on things that resonate with your inner calling, like I just said, so your efforts can bear fruit, so that you are able to open up to this new beginning. Leo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.